Alrighty, we have made it to the Valley of Moara with the beautiful floating mountains. I don't think this view will really ever get old anytime soon. But we're gonna make our way over to Pongu Pongu so that Cory can try a slushy drink.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm hungry and it's hot, so slushies and food sounds good.
Good. And then we're gonna go into Satu'li Kitchen and try that for our first time. And then hopefully time will line up and it'll be our fast pass o'clock for flight to passage. So we decided we were hungry first, so we decided to come get food. We both tried bowls, so I got the mixed grain rice with grilled or charred wood.
Chicken.
Chicken. It's chicken. Big thing is chicken. And then I got it actually with no sauce, but they still gave me the slaw with the little thingies on top of it. Cory got the potato hash with beef and chimichurri sauce, and then the slaw with the stuff on it.
That comes with all of them, I guess.
Yeah.
And yogurt boba balls.
Yeah. And
They're very good.
both of our meals together was $26.
Yeah.
The bowls are nice big size. I think the bowls were either $11.99 or $12.99. But we came and it's like $4.10 right now. I kind of actually thought it was going to be busier, but it's not.
We're the only ones ordering.
If I can steal a menu later, I'll show you the full menu listing. But we're hungry. Cory's already eating. Do you think it's good though?
Great.
Great. Good.
Try yours.
Try my chicken.
Potatoes on mine are red potatoes and sweet potatoes.
Oh, so I don't think I
Mixed
have to
together?
this then.
It's really good.
Okay.
A little bit of peppers in there.
Okay, yeah. I'm happy with this choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try whatever this thing is.
It's good. Sweet.
How does it taste?
Yogurty.
Yogurty. Ooh. That was a weird sensation how it just popped in my mouth.
Kelsey's never had a boba ball before. If you haven't, think of it like this. It's got a little, it's got a skin on it and inside is liquid. So when you push on it in your mouth, it just pops. And whatever flavors inside comes out. So at Liberty Tree Tavern, you can get a raspberry or cherry or something on your red drink. And it's good.
That was a weird sensation. Don't know if I liked that.
Well,
but I like my food.
eat it with your food. Because you won't notice.
We'll see. Alright. Cool, so I was able to snag a menu. So first of all, this is one of the places that you can do mobile ordering. However, again, it was not busy today. So if it was busy, great, cool. Step outside, order, mobile order, easy check-in, done. Great, but we didn't have any issues. But these are your options. You can create a bowl. And those are the 3 steps. You can also get the steamed pods. Then there are this non-alcoholic specialty drinks as well as desserts. Kids meals. And then the beer and wine selections. And then just normal drinks. So, Cory James, what did you think of your meal?
It was very good. It was big. I didn't quite finish it.
True.
Neither did Kelsey.
Yeah, I have a lot of rice. I'm slowly picking at it, but that was good.
It's good.
I was telling Cory, I don't know if I personally would be rushing out to eat it again, just because I am a picky eater. I do like knowing that if Cory wants to be able to eat here, I can join him because I know there's something that I can eat. I'm glad I got the chicken. I'm glad I got the rice. The 2 mixed together was fantastic. Anything else you want to add about
The way I would put it is, you can go to Casey's Corner, you can pay $10 for a hot dog and some fries. Or for $2 more, you can get an entire bowl full of potatoes and meat and chimichurri and slaw. So to me, it's a little more expensive, but at least comparatively, I feel like I'm getting a much better deal.
Yeah.
And it was good. Like I said, we're full.
Yeah.
Solid.
And I think, like you said, it's a good bang for your buck because it's such a big bowl. But no, it was really good. Definitely try it out. But now I'm full. And we still have a little time to kill before our fast pass.
My friend Ernesto's here today, so I'm gonna try and find him out there.
Oh, was he in Pandora?
Yeah, I told him where we were, and he's like, I'm about to go out now. I'm like, okay.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna snag a few more bites, get a little bit of water, hydrate, and then we'll go explore the land some. Maybe we'll see the drum circle shenanigans. Cory got the thing. He got it. He's gonna eat it. What do those taste like?
Delicious. Try one.
I'm good. We already know how I felt about the one before.
It's like, just try it. And bite it instead of like squishing it on your roof of your mouth, you know?
Okay, this one was better than the one with my food.
These are fruity.
So,
those ones were yogurty.
What is this? It's called the Night Blossom. It's non-alcoholic. Mixture of limeade with apple and the desert pear flavors, topped with passion fruit things.
Boba balls.
Boba balls. How is it?
It's great. Sweet, tart. It's exactly what I like.
Woo!
Kelsey does not.
It's really sweet.
It's the lime that's sour, and she can't tell the difference.
Okay, maybe.
It's like a nice tart frozen lemonade, but with lime. I don't know that I taste necessarily apple, but it tastes like, you know how artificial apple just tastes like the color green?
Yeah.
Like Laffy Taffy apple?
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
With lime.
10-4.
It's good.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoy it. A lot harder than it needed to be.
We're gonna go on this ride in a bit. And here's a...
We got 40 minutes.
Yeah. Here's a ride vehicle. Since I know we won't really be able to film inside.
Yeah, I think it's a 3D ride, so we won't be able to film.
Yeah. So here it is. You sit in it, as Kelsey is about to demonstrate. She didn't know I was gonna do that. Go ahead.
This will be really hot.
Yeah, I bet. Go for it.
Yeah.
Motorcycle style, with your knees against like these rests in there. Yeah. And you lean forward and you grab a hold. Hey.
Just like that.
So that's what we're gonna do in a bit.
Smile the whole time you're at it.
Apparently.
I think I probably will, just because I'm excited.
Yeah. All of my friends who have done it have like screamed about it. So I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm bummed that there's no way to like film it, but at the same time, you'll just have to come and ride it.
Yeah. My buddy Colton saw it really early on, and we talked for a long while about, he didn't spoil it, which was nice, but he did tell me just how amazing it was and what an experience he thought it was. So I'm excited. It's going to be really nice. Kelsey wants to get her face painted.
No.
Let's go. Look at all these different things you can get.
So this one, you can get with like pink on the nose, or you can get pink on the nose and pink lips.
Wow.
So that one's Avatar, that one's Navi.
I see.
Let's see, if I was to get one,
Uh-huh.
I would probably say this one. Or I would go big and get that one.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't do the whole face. I ain't got time for that.
Fair enough.
What would you get?
I wouldn't.
If you're making me get one, you have to pick
I'm not
one.
making you get one, you just really wanted one.
No, I'm not.
I could tell.
No.
If
Hypothetically, if you had to.
if I had to get one, I feel like I'd just go ham right away.
Like,
so
would you do like
I'd go
that
great Leonoteryx.
that one?
Yeah. Just go nuts.
But that's not even going nuts. That's like half. Only half. Going nuts is all out.
Okay, then I guess I would do Taruk Makto, Rider of Last Shadow.
How do you know what that means?
Because it's an integral part of the movie. It was very important to the plot.
I don't want to say it. The door at Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh yeah.
That's what that is.
I gave that had a bad idea. That little thing is loose, and if you shake it, it just makes a bunch of noise really fast. Kelsey told me to stop, and then I did, and then that little kid came over and did the same thing.
So, way to go. Great role model.
Yep.
This man.
Hey.
Yes, I see you. Now take this connection with you as you enjoy Pandora. Kiabame! Goodbye, Kiabame!
Just two. Thank you. Oh, dang. This area is kind of cool. Pretty neat. Cool. We haven't really waited that long. Well, A, we have a fast pass.
Yeah.
But we noticed that there's a lot of stuff that like we miss out on because we have a fast pass.
Although the theming in here is kind of gorgeous, because like we came in through a cave and then went through an airlock. Now we're in like a big old facility that's like in the mountain.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Like you could hear all sorts of like, you know, air filtration systems going on.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It's pretty neat so far. Oh, we're standing on it.
Prepare systems for the next group.
All systems engaged.
You're having fun? Yeah. Are you unused?
Please enter all the way into the room and stand on the number you were given. Okay, sealed genetic matching room. Okay, Dr. Stevens, they're ready.
Can everyone see me? Yeah. Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them.
Oh
But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stay still over your number, you're not going to feel a thing. We're doing
They're all clear.
great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Na'vi. They're created by blending human DNA and Na'vi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikron and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program, It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves. So, let's get ready for our next... Huh? I'll be right back. Put the standby system on, quickly.
Standby. We're looking into delays with the genetic matching system.
Okay, to get you flying on a banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find a compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Oh, they're fine. Just got all the red doodads. Yours is really boxed too.
Alright, you've all been matched with avatars. Ooh, looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there.
And then 9 through 16 will be right.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Thank you.
My reflexes are really not
Yeah.
that great. Thank you. 9 through 16 is going to be right behind and close to that wall. As a reminder, guys, please do not put on your flight visors until you are already seated in your ride vehicle. Dr. Stevens does have one more message for you folks.
Great, you've all made it. It's important that you can all see me, so move a little if you can't. Before we send you to the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni-Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold onto the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Stevens. One final reminder, folks, there's no photo or video photography of any kind while you're on the ride. I will be manually checking all of your back restraints. I just need some help checking your knee pin. So when I ask you to move your legs back, swing them back, make sure you hit that knee pin. It's just so I know they're locked in place. My folks on 1 through 8 will follow me in first. 9 through 16 will follow them. Come on in. I'll take travelers.
You excited? Bye. It smells really clean in here. There's like a distinct smell, but it's cool.
Your gear on the back wall, and then get onto the link chair the way we showed you in the video. Then put on your flight visors. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, remain seated. Lean forward, holding onto the hand grips, and supervise your children.
Okay, so we have officially done it for our very first time, and I can easily say that is one of the greatest things I think I've ever done on Disney property. Luckily we had a fast pass, but I would gladly wait in that line, no matter how long it is.
I really want to see the standby queue because it's huge and it's cool.
Yeah,
So.
but it was a pretty decently long attraction. I kept feeling like there's moments where they were going to have a stop.
Here we go. It's going to be over. It's going to be one of those short rides. Holy crap.
So good. I cried.
Yeah, I'm really glad we waited a minute to film this reaction because I ugly cried and laughed through the whole thing.
I felt every emotion. It was honestly a roller coaster of emotions, and just like thinking about it, I'm starting to tear up again. I don't think I've ever gotten that emotional on a ride either.
No, this is the second time ever that I've cried at an attraction in a Disney park.
What was the first time?
Enchanted Tales with Belle's Door.
Oh right, you lost. I was so sorry. Really emotional now, and I might just curse. Sorry if you have any kids.
It's
My
okay,
bad.
We can censor.
I can bleep it out to the best of my ability.
Just mute the word.
That's the point. Oh my
goodness. I can't even really describe. I can give you the clinical description of the ride as a simulator that you like straddle like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And then magic happens. And
literal magic.
And you can choose to look around and like really try hard to see how it's working.
Oh, I did that.
And I started to do that, and then we went over some water, and I could feel just the slightest bit of mist, and like every motion that the ride made had like an equal reaction from like you could feel the wind, you can smell everything, there's water hitting you.
You could feel the banshee breathing beneath you.
There are a couple of times where you fly straight down, and it was just amazing because you're sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
And yet you're flying for sure. Like you're
I think that is the most real feel of flying ever. I will say there was a moment where all I wanted to do was let go of the handlebars and like have my like Titanic moment.
I thought about doing the How to Train Your Dragon thing.
Yeah, like anytime anybody's flying something when they just let go and like feel it, I wanted to so badly.
Harry Potter moment.
Oh my god.
No, and I would think that I wouldn't judge anyone for that because of how real it feels. You sit on the thing and you're in a lab and there's a wall in front of you, and then all of a sudden there's not. And
the wall is gone.
And you can feel the banshee breathing underneath you.
Yeah, and like when you're going faster, the breathing, like, and they trick you into not noticing it, like the transition so well. Because there's a little screen in front of you, and you're like, oh look, it's my picture, and I'm becoming an avatar, and then...
I don't think they've done a better ride as far as like total immersion.
Not at all. That has just set the standard.
Soarin' I thought was good, and now it's hot garbage. And I have to live the rest of my life knowing that the real world isn't as good as what they've built in there. And that's devastating to me.
But dang, like right now it's at a 2-hour wait, and like a little part of me was like, do I do it? Because like standby queue has a lot more to look at. Like I know there's a point where there is an actual like Navi avatar person like in a tube sleeping and like doing his thing, and I want to see that. I want to see that stuff.
They're growing.
But like the doors unlocking for stuff and then the linking. Oh my god.
What little we saw of the theming of the ride was astounding, and I can't believe that there's 2 hours worth more of it in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was phenomenal. Like I said, I'm still getting emotional about it. It was so good. Like, we thought Na'vi was good, and it is.
Stupid to say that I cried through that whole ride, but it's just like the realest feeling.
Yeah.
Like, Star Tours is pretty alright.
Yeah.
And Soarin's alright, but it doesn't even come close.
Yeah.
It's just the most amazing thing.
Yeah.
And you can watch this and say like, wow, they thought it was pretty good.
We're wimps.
Just go watch it. Like, go ride it.
Go ride it.
If
you don't get a fast pass, again, 2 hours, I will guarantee you is worth the wait.
So worth.
I don't know what to do with my life now.
Yeah.
Like, driving my car is gonna seem so stupid.
No, it was just like, and I can make jokes like about how the real world was disappointing as soon as I got out of there. I was like, oh, here we are.
Yeah.
But like, it honestly was just like the most fun experience in the moment.
Oh yeah.
Just everything felt so real.
Yeah.
It looked so real.
Well, and like there's people screaming next to us, so like again, you feel all these emotions. And like the girl behind us was talking like instantly on the phone with her dad, like, you have to come do this. I cried the first time I rode it. I felt really emotional this time as well, and I'm just like, yes, this ride is beautiful. And I have a friend that's actually working out front, so I just went over and I was like, hi, I miss you, and I love your ride. Your ride's amazing. My ride looks like poop. So
yeah, no, that was astounding. I can't imagine the sorts of things they're going to be doing with Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
100% and I still don't think it'll be as good as this. To me, this is the new pinnacle for me.
Oh yeah.
But
anytime I can get a fast pass, we're changing our plans and coming.
Yeah. But I am very hopeful because that is a simple concept that they've done many times in the past. Mm-hmm. And this time they're like, okay, here's how we've done it before, but let's take it somewhere we've never gone before. Let's make it even more immersive.
And I will be 100% honest, when I first found that we were getting Pandora or Avatar Land or whatever they were originally calling it, I was like, ugh, like, I don't care, like,
yeah,
like,
I watched the movie and I liked it based on, like, the visual effects, and I liked that, but I thought it was a boring-ish movie first time I watched it, because it's Fern Gully.
Pocahontas in space.
So I just was like, okay, fine. And then when they started building it, I was like, but why? Yeah. But once I started to see the construction, I was just like, I still am confused about why, but I'm glad that it's here.
Yeah. No, cool. I love both of the attractions. Yeah. I understand.
And I don't want to undersell the other one.
Correct, because we got off that one and we gave it a pretty nice review.
I really loved it.
Yeah.
It's 100 times better than Small World.
Agreed.
So like, it's beautiful and I love it, and I don't want our glowing review of this thing to diminish that in any
Correct,
way.
absolutely.
This just is above and beyond anything that ever made.
Yeah, hands down. My life has been changed. And
it did all the things that made me love Disney parks to begin with. It's like going through the Indiana Jones queue and like seeing, you know, blueprints and rocks and stuff. And this was just like,
I don't understand how anyone can complain about this ride in any way. There's nothing I would change. You can't complain about waiting because it's worth it. I just love it.
Yep.
So come ride it as soon as you can.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.